We're hearing from a Portland nonprofit that's breaking new ground for survivors of domestic violence amid a growing need in the community.
And today they're expanding their shelter, and that includes a first-of-its-kind space for families of color. Fox 12's Bonnie Silkman has the details.
Today, Portland's long-running domestic violence nonprofit, Bradley Angle, which has supported survivors for over 50 years, is opening a new shelter space to meet growing demand in Multnomah County, and that includes a first-of-its-kind program for BIPOC families. Of course, the goal is to give survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault and their children the safety and support that they desperately need. So today, Bradley Angel celebrated a major expansion of its emergency shelter with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. So their new space adds 60 beds to serve up to 24 families at a time with greater privacy, accessibility, and culturally specific services. With this expansion, Bradley Angel will manage more than half of the domestic violence shelter beds in Multnomah County.
We're in this environment right now where it feels really hard to be brave and stand up for the truth. And in our case, the truth is that in Multnomah County, the #1 reason for homelessness for Black women is domestic violence. And if we're not treating root causes and creating spaces for folks to feel safe and in community, we're not doing what we promised to do.
And Bradley Angle is also the only standalone domestic violence agency in the state offering culturally specific programs for Black survivors, their children, and LGBTQ+ survivors. So now the original shelter will exclusively welcome BIPOC families, the first program of its kind in the county. And the nonprofit says nearly 92% of participants exit into safe, stable housing, far above the national average. And if you or a loved one is experiencing domestic violence, you can find help. We're sharing all of the nonprofit's information on our website and our Fox 12 News app. For now, reporting in studio, Bonnie Silkman, Fox 12 Oregon.